Welcome everyone to my third elusive target video for Hitman 3, sponsored as always by RaiseWorks.net. This is the first elusive target mission that's actually on a Hitman 3 level. We are in Dartmoor, England, and we're going after the Collector today. You'll see right there from the screen, I really was cutting it close. I had less than 20 minutes before the elusive target expired and the target escaped. So my loadout was pretty simple. I poisoned him, and you're probably noticing by now that there is no game audio. That's because when I was recording this commentary, I was doing my regular setup, and I noticed that the audio for the mission was all messed up. Unfortunately, I hadn't checked the microphone, and the microphone for the DualSense controller was on. So it's capturing the audio from my soundbar, it's capturing all the noise in the room, and it's capturing, just me ranting while I'm playing the game. Because when I was doing this, I had actually done the mission before this recording. I had actually taken out the target, but right when I killed him, the game crashed. Like, it wasn't a server error, the game itself actually crashed, coincidentally right after I killed him. So I've heard horror stories about things like that happening during elusive target runs, and I just said I'll try it anyway. I restarted my PlayStation and it let me do it again, so I was lucky. I started from the main road because, I always start from the default position to do an elusive target. And I do one disguise change, so it's not a suit only run. Sneaking in the same way I did when I did the classics. And this is one of those missions where, don't waste the loadout slot on coins. You'll see me pick up coins right at the well over here. And they actually are important to this mission. I was really upset when I realized that the audio was messed up, because even though I do not get Silent Assassin on this mission, I was really excited to show you guys this run, because with the circumstances of how it played out, I was just lucky to actually finish the mission. Even if I fail, I intend to, show you guys the video, but thankfully that was not one of the situations here. So I really think I was in panic mode here, because watching the video as I'm doing this commentary, I'm like, why did I do this? Like, I didn't have to take out this guard here. And even if I was going to, I didn't have to do it right now. But I think the reason why I did is because I had played in Dartmoor before. And this is one of the missions where you get spotted and you're like, who the hell just saw me? So I wasn't taking a chance with this guy, because when you see where I take out Cody Haynes, there's the slightest possibility that maybe that guy would have seen me. But looking at the area as I slide down the ladder, I think he wouldn't have. We're running down to the greenhouse right now, just so we know where Haynes is, because I know his route, but if you don't see him, it's very easy to lose him, because he's kind of like 47. He has a map of the area, and to get to where he's going, he will change disguises, and he'll do it more than once. So I'm just going to wait for him to come out of the greenhouse, and pretty much right after that, we get rid of him. Getting the painting was optional. And honestly, if I hadn't, I might have gotten Silent Assassin. There's really nothing extra that you get for doing it, but if it's on the mission list, I'm gonna do it. So right after they finish arguing, they're gonna have a little walk, and we're gonna follow them. Now, of course, we have to be careful of the enforcer, but he's easy enough to distract where we are. Gonna take a quick right, and this is why I needed the coins. He's not just gonna go over there, he's gonna come back around the bush, which gives me extra time. As you see, Cody immediately starts walking. We're gonna pass this camera equipment and hang a right at this bush and throw another coin. And we gotta be careful because there's that mansion staff dude, and we do not want him to see the kill. So I bend down. The bushes are just tall enough. If I had been standing up, I think I would have been spotted. And he drops a map and a hobby knife. We pick up both. I didn't even look at the map because I already know where the painting is from the last run. The body was found right away, but it doesn't matter because he was poisoned. Now we're going back to where I took out the guard. That's why I'm asking myself right now, why they even bother? Now you see how far away the kill is from where he was resting on the balcony, and I'm like, I don't think he would have seen me. Back up the ladder, and now I do something else that's weird. Instead of just going over the other side of the balcony, I go into the room and go through the secret passage. What seems extra stupid about this to me, and yes, I am saying that about myself, I go out the window, which is the same place I would have wound up if I had gone off the balcony. Now, because I took his disguise, even though the guard here is like, what the hell are you doing? He's not an enforcer, thankfully. I could have just walked in and ran up the stairs, but I climbed the pole and started playing games. Started playing Donkey Kong Jr. there. And it probably would have been better if I ran in because here comes Alexa Carlisle with her bodyguard who is an enforcer. Now I gotta wait for her to have her phone call where she goes off on her lawyer and wait for her to go into her little padded panic room and have a fit so I can take this painting, which is at the landing right here. I would not want to be the person who has to clean even this room. Look how shiny those steps are. Especially when you consider that Alexa Carlisle is broke now. All right, so our enforcer's gone. We take the painting, and we're out of here. I guess you get extra mastery for getting the painting. Not that I needed it, because I'm pretty sure I was already at 20. No, I think I probably wasn't at this point. Because I hadn't, when I did this mission, I had not beaten the story of Hitman 3 yet. I don't think I had even moved over to Berlin at this point. So we can just jump over here because literally nobody to see us. I still have Silent Assassin at this point, and I already said that I don't get it. Because you saw the little exit marker there. And of course I had to be Mr. Suit Retrieval. So there's two things that I could have done where I probably would have still gotten Silent Assassin. One was leave the suit. Because while that coat is excellent, it's not one of my favorite starting suits. So if I had stayed disguised as the bodyguard, I probably could have just walked right out. And the other thing I could have done was just have a little patience, which is hard to do when you don't know exactly what time it is. It's like 7 in the morning, I think. You're exhausted and you just want to get this done. I tried to walk because I figured if I walked, I'd have enough time to hit the exit. But it's funny that you see you see the guard running after me as I'm walking out. But that killed my Silent Assassin rating. Regardless, I got my elusive target bonus. I got a few kill bonuses. And no, I was not at level 20 mastery, so all the points help. But that is the collector elusive target. I thank you guys for watching. I want to ask you to please head over to rageworks.net to check out our other content, and I will see you in the next elusive target run. Take care.